So you want to make some crown molding like the Kuiken brothers, but your local hardware store and your local lumber mill don't make that exact profile. I'm going to teach you how to do it real easily. And come down to your 1x4, whatever sheet you're using, just like this. Now you want to make sure that every time you make a piece, you're building it in the same order that you built all the previous ones, because this is an imperfect process, so you want to eliminate as many variables as you can. So what I like to do, draw a little arrow here, a little arrow, 2 lines there, and draw an arrow pointing in the same direction as the arrow from above. Can you see that? And I'm going to call this 1, 2, and then for me, I'm doing 2 and then 1. Doesn't really matter, just so long as you do it the same way every time. You're going to set your saw up to cut so that it hits exactly on the corner of your 1x4 at a 45-degree angle. And you're going to rip this side, you're going to flip the board, you're going to rip the other one. Alright, so I've got my pieces cut. This is what it looks like from the side. Alright. Now again, you want to make sure that you're putting these little extra pieces in the same order, in the same way that you've made every other one, just to eliminate any inconsistencies that are going to make it harder to install. So you can see I've got my 2 lines, and then I've got my 1 line, and my 1 line. And the way that I've got it figured out is that this is how it was. I take this and I just move it over to the other side. I'm trying to do this one-handed. So that you've got one that's a single and one that's a double. And then the other one, I just do the same thing, whereas it was like this, so that the 2 pieces were meeting like that. I just take it, I pick it up, and I put it on this side. And then it's simply just a matter of gluing and pin nailing these pieces to this flat piece of wood, and then you've got yourself the modern Craftsman style molding. When it's all done and assembled, it looks like this. Here's the profile. And don't forget that whatever side you make your 1 and your 2, you want to make sure that you install them the same way. So if your 1's going to be on the bottom, that's fine. Just make sure that you always install the 1 on the bottom. And that way, you know, little inconsistencies are lessened. It's going to be a little bit finicky anyway, because it's an imperfect process. You're not having a blade cut these things perfectly like you would get at a mill. So the easier you can make it on yourself, the better. And this is what the finished product looks like once it's installed and painted. So you can see it goes really well. And then if you want to get real crazy, you can make your own casing and baseboards as well. But that's the crown.